أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم بسم الله الحمد لله والصلاة والسلام على رسول الله رب اشرح لي صدري ويسر لي أمري واحلل عقدة من لساني يفقه قولي واجعل لي وزيرا من أهلي آمين يا رب العالمين. الله أكبر كبيرا والحمد لله كثيرا وسبحان الله بكرة وأصيلا. يا رب لك الحمد كما ينبغي لجلال وجهك وعظيم سلطانك. سبحان الله وبحمده سبحان الله العظيم. لا حول ولا قوة إلا بالله العلي العظيم. والصلاة والسلام على رسوله النبي الكريم. اللهم بارك لنا في أوقاتنا آمين يا رب العالمين. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. Learn Tajweed the easy way. Lesson 19a. Words with Fatha. Remember three sets of the words. Number one, raw, thick. Raw is thick. Qa, gha, kha, or thick and high. And saw, dha, ta, za are very thick and high. Remaining letters are thin. So let's take thin letters. Words with thin letters. Laka, 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 ma'a, 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 ja'ala, ja'ala, ja'ala. Kindly repeat after me. Laka, laka, ma'a,
مع
ma'a,
مع
مع
ja'ala,
جعل
جعل
ja'ala.
جعل
جعل
Now, words with thick letter, raw. Taraka,
ترك
ta is a thin letter. Only raw, you will pronounce raw as thick. Ta, raw, ka. Taraka.
ترك
ترك
For remembering this, you have to apply the TPA sign. TPA sign for thick. Ta, raw, ka. Ta, raw, ka. And when you will recite, don't use TPA sign. Just like Tayaroka.
ترك
Now, words with thick and high letters. Razaqa, razaqa, khalaqa, khalaqa, balagha, balagha. Repeat with me. Razaqa,
رزق
razaqa,
رزق
khalaqa,
خلق
خلق
khalaqa,
خلق
خلق
balagha,
بلغ
بلغ
balagha.
بلغ
بلغ
Anyone who want to practice individually can raise your hand.
رزق
Yes, Sister Khadija.
نعم رزق خلق بلغ
MashaAllah, Barakallah Feek.
فيكم
Now, words with very thick and high letters. These are Sa, Da, Ta, and Za. Now, with Sa,
صبر
Sabara, Sabara,
صبر
Daraba,
ضرب
Daraba.
ضرب
In this case, Da is very thick and high letter, Ra is a thick letter, but Ba is a thin letter. So you have to take care of each and every letter. So when you recite Do, Ra, Ba, Do, Ra, Ba, Ba is a thin letter. You will not recite it as Do, Ra, Ba. Ba is a thin letter. So recite this as thin. Do, Ra, Ba, Do, Ra, Ba. Zo, la, ma. La, ma are thin. Zo is very thick and high. So, zalama, zalama, zalama. Now, recite with me. Sabara,
صبر
sabara,
صبر
صبر
sabara,
صبر
صبر
daraba,
ضرب
daraba,
ضرب
ضرب
zalama,
ظلم
ظلم
zalama.
ظلم
ظلم
Want to practice it? Brother Ismail.
نعم. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله.
Wa alaikum assalam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
أعوذ بالله السميع العليم من الشيطان الرجيم. صبر ضرب ظلم.
MashaAllah, barakallah fi. Brother Ibrahim.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum assalam wa rahmatullah.
صبر ضرب ظلم.
MashaAllah, barakallah fi. Now, see, Ra is a thick letter. And the TPA stands for Ra is Ra. You will say it as Ra. Ra is a thick letter. And thick and high, Qa, Kha, Gha. Qa, Kha, Gha. They are thick and high. And very thick and high, Sa, Da, Ta, Za. Other letters are thin and easy. May Allah help us to recite, understand, implement, and propagate the Quran. Keep praying, Rabbi zidni ilma. Bismillahi, alhamdulillahi, wassalatu wassalamu ala rasulillah. Rabbi shrah li sadri wa yassir li amri. Wahlul uqdatan min lisani yafqahu qawli. Waja'al li waziran min ahli. Ameen. Ya Rabbal Alameen. Lesson 19b. Practice. Surah An-Nas, verse number 5 and 6. We have learned Surah An-Nas verses 1 to 4. Now we will recite verse number 5. Now let us take Tajweed tip number 19. Don't feel shy to recite in the class or in front of others. Otherwise, you may never improve. It is almost a must that your teacher approves your recitation. If you have trouble while reciting, don't care about others because you will get double reward. Now, let's take Surah An-Nas, ayah number 5. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الذي يوسوس في صدور الناس الذي al. There is Hamza, so you will pronounce it clearly. الذي. On ya, there is a mad. الذي الذي. You. Don't stretch it. You don't say it like this. This is wisu. Wa. You have to pronounce clearly. Wa clearly. Wisu. Wisu. It's not wisu. It's wisu. Wisu. الذي يوسوس في. There is mad. On ya, suduri, sa. Very thick and high. Suduri. On wow, there is also a mad. Suduri. Sudurin nas. Sudurin nas. On noon there is gunna. Sudurin nas. الذي يوسوس في صدور الناس. Recite with me. الذي يوسوس في صدور الناس.
الذي
الذي يوسوس في صدور الناس.
Nas.
Unmute your mics and recite with me. الذي يوسوس في صدور الناس.
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 من الجنة والناس. Now, من من الجنة جنة. There's gunna on noon. من الجنة من الجنة جنة والناس. There is gunna on noon مشدد. والناس من الجنة والناس من الجنة والناس. Recite with me. Unmute your mics and recite with me. من
من
الجنة
الجنة
والناس.
والناس.
من
من
الجنة
الجنة والناس.
من
من
الجنة
الجنة
والناس.
والناس.
من
من
الجنة
الجنة
والناس.
والناس.
MashaAllah. Barakallah feek. May Allah help us to recite, understand, implement, and propagate the Quran. Keep praying, O Rabbi Zidni Ilma. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu. Let's take a 2 minutes break and be right back. Assalamu ala Rasulillah wa Rabbi shrah li sadri wa yassir li amri wahlul uqdatam min lisani yafqahu qawli waj'al li waziran min ahli. Ameen ya Rabbal Alameen. Learn Tajweed the easy way. Lesson 20a. Words with Alif Mad. Now we will study Mads. Alif Mad. When Alif comes after Fatha letters, it is called Alif Mad. Just like Ma, Ba, Wa, Fa. Ma, Ba, Wa, Fa. Right? The Alif in all of these is Alif Mad. Remember the three sets: thick, raw, thick, thick and high, qa, gha, qa, gha, very thick and high, sa, da, ta, za. You have to remember these sets, and other letters are thin. Alif Mad will have the same sifat as of these letters. The sif of letter will be impacted on Alif Mad too. Thick, raw, thick and high, qa, qa, gha, very thick and high, sa, la, ta, za, right? Rest of the letters are thin, and therefore Alif Mad will also be thin. So let us recite with 10 letters. Ma, ma, wama, wama, fama, fama. Recite with me. Ma,
Ma,
wama,
wama,
Wama.
fama,
Fama.
ma,
ma,
Ma.
wama,
Sama.
Mama.
fama,
Fama.
la,
la,
La.
wala,
wala,
fala,
Fala.
kana,
Kana.
kana,
lana,
lana,
Lana.
laha.
Laha.
laha,
Now with thick letters. Rona,
rana,
Rana.
rona.
Rana.
rana,
Now with thick and high letters. Qala,
Ola.
qala,
qafa,
qafa,
Ofa.
balagha,
Balagha.
balagha,
qala,
Qala.
qala,
qafa,
qafa,
Khafa.
balagha.
Balagha.
balagha, balagha,
Now with very thick and high letters. Taqata,
Taqatan.
taqatan,
taqata,
taqatan,
Taqatan.
taqatan,
asaka,
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 Asaka.
asaka,
Asaka.
asaka,
ramadana,
Ramadana.
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 Ramadana,
Now remember, mute your mics, mute your mics. Now remember, thick letters, raw, raw, thick and high, pa, pa, raw, very thick and high, saw, da, ta, la. Other letters are thin and easy. May Allah help us to recite, understand, implement, and propagate the Quran. Keep praying, Rabbi Zidni Ilma. Learn Tajweed the easy way. Lesson 20b. Practice Surah Al-Fatiha, ayah number 1 to 4 with a Qari. Tajweed tip number 20. Benefits of reciting with the Qari. You can correct your mud in 3 areas. A, E, U, Gunna, and the longer muds. Your brain will get used to the makharij in a better way, and it will be easy for you to recite the same. You will get a practice of having long breaths. Your hesitation of recitation in front of others will go away. You will get confidence in your tilawa, but you should get a tajweed teacher to check your recitation. Only a listener can tell whether you are following the right makharij and sifat of letters and the other rules of recitations or not. Get an online teacher if you don't have one in your neighborhood. Now we'll recite these verses with Qari. I will play the recording and you have to recite once in a with the Qari, and you will first listen and then recite with the Qari. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم.
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم بسم
بسم
الله
الله
الرحمن
الرحمن الرحيم.
الرحيم
بسم
بسم
الله
الله
الرحمن
الرحمن
الرحيم.
الرحيم
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم.
بسم الله الرحمن
بسم الله
الرحيم
الرحمن الرحيم
بسم
Unmute your
الله
mics, and
الرحمن
when
الرحيم
you listen the recording first and then recite with the Qari immediately.
الحمد لله رب العالمين
الحمد لله
الحمد
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 رب
لله
لله
رب
رب
العالمين
الحمد
العالمين
لله
الحمد
رب
الحمد
لله
لله
رب
العالمين.
العالمين
الحمد
لله
الحمد
رب
لله رب
العالمين
العالمين
الحمد لله رب
لله رب العالمين
العالمين
الرحمن الرحيم
الرحمن
الرحمن
الرحيم.
الرحيم
الرحمن
الرحمن الرحيم
الرحمن
الرحمن
الرحيم
الرحيم
الرحمن الرحيم
الرحمن الرحيم
الرحمن الرحيم
مالك يوم الدين
مالك يوم
مالك
مالك
يوم
يوم
الدين
الدين
مالك
مالك
يوم
يوم
مالك يوم
الدين
مالك
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 يوم
يوم
الدين
الدين
مالك يوم الدين
مالك يوم الدين
مالك يوم الدين
Practice with the Qari. We already had given this tip earlier. Select a Qari you like, of your liking, who is close to your voice and whose style you can imitate easily. Most important, pick a normal speed recitation, not fast, not very slow. May Allah help us to recite, understand, ponder, implement, propagate, and memorize the Quran. Subhanallahi wa bihamdihi. Subhanakallahumma wa bihamdika nashhadu Allah ilaha illa anta nastaghfiruka wa natubu ilayk. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.